Welcome to Case Closed. I'm Charlie Langton. Today we'll go inside an actual courtroom in the Warren District Court and see a real small claims case in action. In small claims court, there are no lawyers, and you can only sue for up to $3,000, and the judge's decision is final. Now, let's hear the case of the fence feud.
And this is your case, Mr. Bard, whenever you're ready.
For the year 2000, parking their cars along my fence line. Okay. Separates my vacant lot to their building. And they erected a fence. I went and seen them on the 14th, on Tuesday in September, asked them please to fix the damage they did to the fence. And they said they'd look at it and advise me. Nothing happened. I went back September, year 2007, on the 14th of Friday, and asked them when are you guys going to fix the fence.
Wait, this is your company? Where the fence is located?
My vacant lot that I used for parking. I used to have a lot of employees.
Okay, your company is Teapot Associates.
That's why I own that's my commercial building.
That's what?
My commercial buildings where I own them.
Okay.
That's my commercial. That's my LLC. That's my LLC.
It's called Teapot Associates.
Yes. My wife's nickname.
It's what?
My wife's nickname.
Teapot?
Yeah, Teapot. Yeah.
Okay. But this has to do with a fence.
Yes.
On a vacant property that you have.
My lot I used to use for parking.
That you use for parking.
I used to have more employees.
All right.
Okay.
And Reliant Industries is like right next door.
Yeah, right along the fence line. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And so then, with no response after the first 2 years, I talked to my lawyer, and he drafted me a letter. And I sent him a letter on May 15th of 2008 about either taking care of the fence, or I go to the next state, the next plateau.
Okay.
And I got nothing ever told me, so I came to the city of Warren and I applied for a court date.
How'd you come up with $1,500?
That's what it cost me to have the fence repaired. The fence they ruined, Your Honor, was 6 foot tall. And I got 3 bids from 3 different people, and they started at over $3,000 for the high fence.
Okay.
And I go, wow. And so I talked to the guy and I said, how much for a lower fence? 4 foot? And that's what it cost me to have replaced the fence 4 foot tall.
Let me see what you have.
Here's the first proposal from the lowest bid.
All right, you've got a proposal.
Here's the one I got when I wanted the 4 foot fence. That's what I paid the guy.
So you had the work done?
Yes, I had the work done. Yes.
And you paid him $1,500?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And he installed a 4 foot high
Yes.
with industrial posts and loop caps?
Yes.
Okay, you can have a seat. Let's take a look at your pictures here. When were these pictures taken?
Before the fence got fixed, late last summer.
So the fence was fixed a year ago?
Yes.
How long was this fence?
I don't know, Your Honor. Truthfully, I don't know.
The whole length of it was
Yes.
fixed or replaced, basically, right?
Yes.
All right,
You can see a picture where the guy stuff pushed against the fence, the stuff in the yard, and everything leaning towards my property.
Okay.
So plaintiff Teapot here wants to be paid for the damaged fence. But my question is, who damaged the fence? If the defendant damaged the fence, I think the defendant's got to pay. Let's see what the defendant says after this break. Welcome back to Case Closed. I'm Charlie Langton. Now, let's hear the defense in this case.
Well, Mr. Zach, what do you have to say?
Well, I think one of the main things is that the letter he's talking about that he sent me on May 15th was sent in an envelope and postmarked in August, which was after the fence work was actually done. In his complaint, he's asking for the fence to be repaired. He replaced the fence. There was a couple bent posts that could have been repaired, but his formal complaint did not reach me until after he had done the work, and I can show you that.
Your Honor,
By
all 3 people told me that because they tore the fence, they could not reuse the fence material. It was all destroyed.
that's not what my fence guy told me. That was his complaint. If you look at the postmark on the envelope, it was,
There's no postmark in this envelope?
on that, there's a envelope in that, what I gave you there.
August 1st, 2008. So this is when the letter was sent.
The letter was dated May 15th. It was not received by me till August, till after the work was done, okay? In other words, he did the work, and then he sued me and sent me the bill for it. So,
How much should he sue you for?
$1,500.
No, how much should he have sued you for?
How much should he have sued me for?
Well, let me ask you this. Are you denying complete responsibility?
I would say that there was some posts that need to be repaired, yes.
So
But
you're
not the whole, not to replace the whole fence.
So you're
And
you're not denying complete responsibility?
I did not physically go over there and damage his fence.
I know you
believe that it
didn't.
was done possibly by some of my employees or by the snowplow guy, okay? That pushed snow up against the fence and bent the poles.
Okay.
But rather than giving me the opportunity ahead of the lawsuit to actually fix it, he sends me, I got the letter after the fact he did the work.
Do you think you are responsible to pay some of this?
I offered,
You're not answering my question.
do I
Do you
think-
think you are responsible to pay some of this?
I think I'm responsible to repair some of the posts,
How
yes.
much do you think you're responsible for?
Well, I have an estimation from Clausen Fence Company that they charge $80 per post to replace posts.
Okay.
So I guess it would depend on how many posts were damaged, and that
Did
would,
you see these pictures?
I'd like to see them, please.
Well, because I'm looking at these pictures, and it looks like there's more than just damaged posts. This fence is almost knocked down in certain areas. It's heavily leaning. The fencing itself, I'm not sure what it's called, looks like it's,
Oh, the fence goes back quite a bit farther than that. I would
Okay.
say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, like five or six posts maybe.
but it doesn't look to you like there's more than just posts that have to be replaced. Look at this, part of the fence here is missing. I'm not a fence expert, but it looks to me like you have to do
I
more than
don't
just
know.
replace a post to fix this.
I'm not sure when this picture was taken. It looks like all the fencing's been removed at this point. This must have been taken when they were repairing the fence or
When were
tearing
these
it down.
pictures taken?
Before I prepared the fence, Your Honor, before I had it repaired.
Before what?
Before I had the fence replaced.
Which was when?
Last August,
A year ago.
year ago,
Okay, these pictures were taken how much before then? How long before?
about a month.
So July of last year?
Yes.
All right, so just a year ago, a
Yeah.
little over. When did you first contact, well, who did you first contact
Well,
at
on September-
Reliant Industries
In
regarding?
September of 2006, I went there on a Thursday, on the 14th, and I said, "You guys have wrecked my fence. Will you please fix it?"
September 2006?
Six, yes.
Who did you speak with?
I knocked on the front door. A taller guy than him came out and greeted me. He says, "I know about the fence, and I'll talk to the boss and see what you want to do about it."
Who said that?
I didn't get a name. I apologize. I
All
forgot
right.
his name. I went back I went back in the following year in September in 2007 and got the same runaround again. We'll talk to the boss and see what you want to do about it. So then I had my lawyer send me a letter.
Okay.
On, I showed you dated a letter, and
Let's see what you have.
I had my lawyer type me a letter. I didn't know what to do about the letter.
What is your position with Reliant?
I'm sorry?
You work for
Yeah.
Reliant Industries?
Yes.
What's your position?
I'm the manager there.
Manager. Dave Winfield is the president?
Dave Winfield and me are partners, and I manage the business. Dave Winfield also owns the real estate.
He's not the baseball player, is he? Former baseball player. Is he?
No, I don't believe so.
Didn't think so either.
But a lot of people ask that, though.
That's a question that I think.
I would like to show you this document also, because the letter was, I'm the resident agent of the company.
Okay.
And I was not contacted directly about this here, but that was the response that Dave Winfield, when I gave him the letter, and that was just a response that we had, that he attests to, because he's not his name is on there, but actually he's not, the person to contact.
Yeah, but he's your partner, right?
Yes.
Should he contact you?
I'm sorry?
Should he contact you?
No, I got the letter in the mail. I brought it to Dave Winfield, but I just, so he's not really responsible in this.
Well, he is. He's the president. If he's not responsible, who is?
Well,
Or at least he's responsible for seeing that something is done, maybe contacting you.
okay, the letter came, yeah. Yes, Dave Winfield was aware of it. I made him aware of it.
When were you first aware of this problem?
I know that the fence, we actually had a problem with I think our snowplow guy was one of the ones who pushed some of the, bent the fence down a little bit, and then our guys, I think, straightened the poles by hand, a couple of them at one point in time.
Was the damage to this fence caused by either employees of your company or the people who plowed the snow?
I would think that it's mostly by the snowplow guys. I don't think my employees would have backed up into it, but
Do you know for sure how the fence got damaged?
no.
You know how it got damaged for sure?
Well, the one guy who has a building adjacent to his building, was one guy with a pickup truck with a extension on his thing, pulled through the fence and pulled forward and ripped that one fence out. That's why the fence is gone.
Did you see that?
No, but the one guy, Mike Renault, seen it happen.
You said you had a letter in 2006 or something?
I went personally and talked to the people on the phone, asked them nicely to fix the fence.
But okay, and that happened again in 2007?
Then, since no response, I came, Your Honor, I'm a snowbird. I'm here 6 months here, 6 months in Florida.
What, your attorney wrote a letter?
Attorney wrote a letter for me yesterday.
When was that written?
May 15th, dated.
You have a copy of that there.
Right, but that's signed by you, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Well, but your attorney wrote the letter and you
Yes,
signed it?
Yes.
It says, Dear Mr. Winfield, as you know, a portion of Workblades Incorporated property line abuts the property of Reliant Industries Incorporated. That's your company, Workblades?
Yes.
I thought it was Teapot.
Well, Teapot is people who own the land. Workblades is leasing the property from, Workblades is leasing the property from Teapot.
Along that property line, Workblades installed a fence to protect the integrity of both our properties. Several years ago, someone from Reliant Industries damaged the fence. We can provide you with more information about the damage and when and how it was caused. We have complained about this damage for several years, and we have made multiple requests for Reliant Industries to fix the damage and restore the fence to its condition before the damage. As of this date, however, nothing has been done regarding these repairs. That's May 15th of 2008. We feel that we have been very patient. We have attempted to resolve this matter in a manner which will not create problems between us. However, after 2+ years, our patience has run out. You're telling me you never had a chance to do this on your own?
I did not see that letter or have a chance to respond to that until after he fixed the fence.
Well, whose fault is that?